morning, friends. Welcome to Mike's Workshop, where every piece has a story, and every story begins with a blank board. I want to come out here today and introduce myself and my company to the world, well, or at least Oklahoma. My name is Mike Maenle. I'm 56 years young, and I started a company called DMZ Custom Engraving about 2.5 years ago. I live in southeast Oklahoma City. I still work my full-time job while running this business in the afternoons, the evenings, and the weekends. I really love what I do, and I get very excited each and every time I come up with a new idea, a new item to bring out to the public. For this first episode, I wanted to give a little background on my company. So we got started a couple years ago when we went to my niece's wedding. Her fiance had a laser out in her shop. We got talking about what he does with it. He was making some leather hat patches at the time. So we began discussing, how much the material cost was and how much profit was in it. Not a lot. Okay, it's a bulk business. I began to joke my wife about how I got to get one of these. She, of course, said no. Because I thought, he lives in a very small town, Ohio. There's not a lot of, a large customer base there, commercial customer base there where he's at. And I thought, I live in this great big city of Oklahoma City. We got to be able to do at least as well, if not better. So fast forward 2 years and many long nights of learning software, hardware, cleaning, adjusting. We'll look at all of those things in the future. And now we have a successful laser business. So for now, let me introduce you to my number one employee. Meet Artie, the laser. He is my hardest working employee. He makes some incredible cuts, incredible engravings. Well, most of the time. His full name is Artie Fishell, because he acts like he knows what he's doing. Every now and again, he reminds us all that he's just a machine. So now let me take you around the workshop here a little bit. This might be a little bouncy. Let's see. So here's my little tiny workshop. You see what we got going on here. There's not a lot. We have a lot of our stuff that we've done in the past hanging on the wall. There's my paint supplies, stuff like that. Here's a few of the projects that we've done in the past. So I built this workshop right after I got the laser because I learned real fast that the humidity in Oklahoma, lasers don't really like that. They don't like the heat, they don't like the cold. So you have to have a pretty stable environment to really be successful in operating these, and it has to be clean. Of course, 2.5 years in, this office space, let's see, it is about 10 by 16, I guess, is about what this is. I'm already thinking I'm going to have to expand out because I'm really running out of space. I got a lot of, there's my trash box. But I don't have a whole lot of workspace myself. My workbench is pretty full of just basically everything. So, well, let's see. I don't know where to go next with this. Let's see. So anyways, that's me. That's kind of where my business got started. Like I said, in future episodes, we're going to look at creating some of these fine products we see back here. We will look at adjusting the laser, cleaning the mirrors, realigning mirrors, all those little nuances that you have to do to keep your laser in optimal condition. We'll go over, the scrap heaps that you will ultimately produce, because this guy back here, he doesn't always cooperate. You'll have the perfect settings, you'll run tests, you'll do everything right, and you'll put your piece in there, and it will not look anything like what you expected. It happens. So we'll go through those things. We'll see some of those things happen. But for now, that's it. That's me and my company in a nutshell. So again, from our workshop to your wall, I'm Mike. See you on the next build.